This is part of a recovery rope kit. This is the rope itself. This comes in a kit. It's got everything you need to begin to start recovering your equipment, things that you need, four-wheelers, ATVs, trailers. This is the good step to have, or good thing to have for your preparedness. If you're out pulling things, especially in off-road situations, the kinetic rope is the way to go. So what's in the box? Well, you get a nice carrying case right on the top. You've got two soft shackles for connecting to things, and then you have the kinetic rope itself. This is a 30-footer, and it also comes with an instruction manual or a couple of instruction pages, so that way you're able to at least understand how this works and not hurt something. So when you have recovery ropes, they usually come with an end that's got a nice loop on it and usually some sheathing to protect it from getting tore up on whatever it's around. Now, one thing you do not ever want to do with a kinetic rope is put it directly over a ball. That's a good way to really cause some damage and hurt people, because under the tremendous loads this sees, that ball could come off and hurt somebody. Now, it is worth noting that this rope is rated at 55,000 pounds, 30 feet long. The soft shackles are pretty cool. If you've never used one, they're basically two individual strands, and they're looped over on themselves. The idea is you're able to pull this through and make the loop bigger. Take the knot, put it through there, pull it tight. That way you're able to hook onto control arms, frame mounts, everything that's possible to be grabbed onto, especially if the car doesn't have a good recovery point, which mine does. We'll show that in a minute. But this is how you make connections onto things. If you've got a recovery point like this on your truck or car, congratulations, you just saved yourself a bunch of work. Basically, the kinetic rope can just go on there in the loop and you're good to go. If you don't have a recovery point, you're going to be looking for control arms, also staying clear of any wiring that may be. This is a good pulling point, so that way you could recover this. The lower control arm would be even better. If you're connecting to the back of the truck, you can also use the receiver hitch by going clear through it and holding onto it that way. You can put the kinetic rope on there. You can turn this around to make it go the other way too. I've got my truck stuck ever so mildly, but good enough for this situation. I've got the kinetic rope, and what I'm going to do is put one of each end over its tow hooks, and I'm going to hook up to my Yukon right here. We're going to use the soft shackle and go through the receiver hitch just like I showed you previously. Or we're just going to pop this thing right out of the small hole it's in. Just like that, everything's happy. No, this wasn't terribly stuck, but you get the idea. Gently find the end of the rope, and you can give up and give it a little bit of a bump, and it'll pop right out of whatever hole it's stuck in. These kinetic ropes are an absolute game changer. No dangerous straps, chains, or otherwise. If you need to recover things, or just generally have one for emergency preparedness, get you one. These things are awesome.